Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor in Paradise, a guy's review. This is week 3, episode 4 recap, Monday night's episode recap. And if you are new to my channel, hello, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Double check, make sure you're subscribed. If you're not, make sure you want to subscribe. 2 to 3 episodes, sometimes 5 videos a day. We're busy, folks. We will get right into it. So as I do, I take notes, I read them back to you. No edits. None of that garbage, no jump cuts, just me, you, and some notes, no graphics. Let's get right into it. We start with Marissa and Riley. She calls him her dream man. Meanwhile, Demi complains that all the guys are taken. So clearly this time, 3-4 episodes into the show, you're either in the boom boom room or you're out there like scavenging for men, and Demi's out there scavenging. Speaking of scavenging, Chris Conran shows up, shuffles notes is what I wrote there because I was like, who the hell is this guy? And chasing Smoke Bros, looking for some smoke shows. Hey, yeah, good looking guy, bring him on in. Bring in the boys. Demi's like, yes, please. So then the bros meeting bros. Is that not the fun thing? When you watch guys, bro, how are you? Oh, bro, Tasha, it's nice to see you, bro. Claire, Katie, Thurston, they're all excited to meet each other. Serena says Chasen called Claire a smoke show, and the guys were like, what girls would want to be called a smoke show? And then Serena says, every girl wants to be called a smoke show. Leave a comment. That's your battle, folks. I don't know. Some women like to be called a smoke show. Some don't. It seems like Serena says the Canadians enjoy a good smoke show. So Chasen pulls Mari aside. They do this part where the new people come in and they start sampling all the merchandise. Mari tells Chasen that she's pretty vibed up with Kenny, but she says Kenny is more serious about their relationship, whereas Mari wants to try on the merchandise. We'll see how that all plays out. Chasen ended up chooses Deandra for the double date, whereas Chris Conran asked Jasenia, leaving Ivan back at the beach. They have an intimacy guru. Oh, that's a fun first date. A little intimacy guru. A lady with a flute. They start blowing hair onto each other's body parts. This is how we spread the Delta variant, folks. They're like, all right, we need to minimize social distance. Got to say, Chasen and Deandra doing it for me. Looking pretty good. Good match. Chris and Jasenia. I didn't know. I was like, I don't know. Is there a thing here? Whenever they ask, you're always like, is she into him? She's already got her thing with Ivan. And then, things start to look a lot better. Imagine Ivan and Carl when they find out that these ladies were blowing these guys. What'd you do? We just blew a hot air over each other's necks. No, you blew hot air on his neck and you didn't ask me permission first? Hey, they're single ladies. You can blow hot air on whoever's neck consenting you want, as long as you're both vaccinated and all that jazz. Whatever, or not. Do what you got to do with your body. I still support it. Get the jab. Pfizer. I lose 2 subscribers every time I say Moderna. 2 more subscribers. Oh, I didn't mean to trigger you at Johnson & Johnson. All right. Speaking of Johnson & Johnson's, they do the Kama Sutra. Wow, the turtle move. Do you see that? That's where one person's in front of the other person laid down. Boy, that's one way to get out of your shell. Okay, folks, we're heating up. Let's get into it. Chris and Jasenia, they do the strawberry kiss. We're like, oh, let's pass strawberry to each other through our faces. How great is that? That's like the 9th grade thing to do when you're at a party and you're like, what if I gave you this strawberry with my mouth? What if I did that? A little fruit icebreaker. But they have good vibes. They looked good. They made me want a strawberry. I was like, whoa, give me that smoothie. All right, Mari tells Kenny she wants to be 100% sure. So if asked on a date, she wants to consider other options. Okay, fair enough. Kenny wants to make sure it's a 2-way street. He's like, if that's what you want to do, bro, we'll do a 2-way street, but just so you know, I'm going to pull a U-turn and drive the other way. He really wants Mari only, but also wants to back off. So clearly Mari triggered him and he started pushing her away. But then again, Mari, be careful what you wish for. And as we know,
be careful who you bang.
Be careful who you bang. All right, looking at you, Denny, in the boom boom. Kenny says the grass isn't always greener. And then Mari says, you don't know unless you walk onto the other side. Careful what side you walk on. He's about to walk onto Demi's grass, or is it, has she mowed the lawn is the question. All right, so Demi pursues Kenny now. So as soon as that happens, Demi's like, hello, I've been scavenging the beach. How are you? Kenny, look this way. She's ready to pounce. Yikes, Kenny and Demi make out. Mari sees. Be careful what you wish for. Mari says, I was hoping he would do something cute for me and show me how much he wants to be with me. He already wanted you and only you. Women are so confusing, right, Mari? He wanted you. You were it for him, and now you threw a wrench into the gears here. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. I think Kenny could have acted differently, but at the same time, Kenny took what Mari said with face value And Kenny, never take what a lady says as face value. There's underlying meaning. There's a simile. You got to dissect it. You need to go to grad school. It ain't as easy as you think. Connor is dealing with Marissa and Riley by wearing a matching beach short kind of romper option. Hey, good for him. He's like, all right, I tried to play the nice guy. It didn't work. Now I'm going on male romper territory. Connor asked Marissa if she got in late from her date. She said they talked all night. Okay, talking is not the verb I was thinking of. I thought they were lancing their bass. I thought they were slinging spade. I thought they were spiking coconuts. I thought they were bumping Harrys. He says he'll make her a homemade date card for a do-it-yourself date, and she says, we'll see. We'll just play it out. I remember being a kid, and I'd be like, Mom, can we go to the pool today? And she'd always be like, we'll see. And I'd be like, we'll see means no. Connor, we'll see means no. Okay? Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. We'll see. Poor guy, Tajwan accidentally slips into Connor. Spark notes. Tajwan accidentally slips it to Connor that Marissa and Riley were in the boom boom room. Tajwan's like, yeah, they were in the boom boom room. Connor's like, they were what? She was like, no one told you. Now I'm the one. You always hate to be the person who's like, no one told you that. Ooh, my bad. Every guy has had a version of this happened. He goes, she slept in the boom boom room? I bet as an adult, he never thought he would have had to say, she slept in the boom boom room? Lance coaches Natasha on Brendan putting her in the friend zone. Of course, look, the whole relationship's fake. It's 100% made up. I don't want to comment on it anymore. Serena and Joe go to a one-on-one date in a wrestling ring. What's more fake, wrestling or Bachelor in Paradise? I don't know. Both of them have men in short shorts and a lot of oil. Joe tells Serena that there's nothing romantic left between him and Kendall, and Bachelor producers are like, well, we will see about that. Serena tells Joe this conversation is better than her chat with Thomas. Does that imply that she was more attracted to Thomas sexually, right? Because Joe's like, hey, you left Thomas, you wanted me. And she's like, well, I enjoyed talking to you more. And it's like, well, then did you enjoy looking at Thomas more? And it's like, well, with his shirt off, probably. No offense, grocery store Joe. You're not a Thomas body. You're a Joe personality, and that's okay. Use it. When we all get old and lose our bodies, you got to at least, okay. Time to desecrate some culture with Mexican wrestling. That's what they're about to do. They kind of prance around the ring. They pin each other down. Is it customary for Mexican wrestlers to make out at the end of a match? Muy progresivo. Jasenia tells Ivan that she isn't sure the spark is there yet with him. Yikes. Look, I get you have to have these conversations, but everyone's just looking out for themselves. She's like, look, I don't know if the spark's there. I'm dating this other guy. Imagine in real life if you're dating someone and they're like, I don't think the spark's there. It's like, I need therapy now. Thank you. No spark? I'll show you a spark. Next thing you know, he's got to put on Connor's romper. It's rough for Ivan to hear. He thinks the relationship's over. He just leaves her. She kind of remains very stoic, and then the next clip she's crying. It's like, who knows? Who knows with these people? Carl pulls Deandra aside. Chasen's not happy about that. The whole give me a couple minutes negotiation. So Carl's trying to give a bracelet to Deandra. It's very sweet. It's probably an expensive bracelet. It's a charm bracelet, all the little doodads. I get it. They upsell you. You try to buy one with 3 charms, and the person at the front desk is like, you sure you don't want this 4th and 5th charm? And you're like, not on my budget. Is that going to get me in the boom boom room? Make it 6. So, Chasen comes up and he's like, bro, give me a few more minutes. And then Chasen's like, all right, 2 more minutes. And then 2 minutes. He's like, bro, give me a couple more seconds. Chasen's like, all right, a couple more seconds. Bro's like, Jay, give me another blink. So he gives the gifts. He says, hey, no expectations, no pressure. Chasen shows up. He's like, come on. They're always acting like it's like 2 minutes left in the night. But I get it. Chasen wanted to finish off the momentum that he started the date with. Chasen calls Carl a leprechaun handing out Lucky Charms. It's me Lucky Charms. Demi brings out a cake. And now I thought Demi was the one who was going to throw the cake. So this whole timeline was surprising me. Demi brings out a cake, the dreaded cake we've all waited for. They sing happy birthday to Kenny, which makes Mari look stupid that she didn't know it was her guy's 40th birthday and Demi had this all planned. I think this was all staged by Bachelor producers because, obviously Demi's not baking a cake. She's not in the kitchen baking a cake and painting a sign. So clearly the producer's coordinating all of this. Hey, Mari, Demi's out hustling you. Happy 40th to Kenny. Can I please look like Kenny for my 40th birthday? I'd have to literally give up breadsticks today to get there. 3.5 years away. Oh my gosh, I'm getting old. Kenny, and I know someone's going to comment, yeah, you're 36 is young. Yeah, not when you're 22. I got called Uncle Dave today. Okay. Kenny hits the piñata till a bunch of condoms come out. Yeah, who's to say those? Listen, no offense. if you want to have safe sex, don't use a condom that just got, a stick swung at it in a pinata. You know what I mean? Mari throws the cake in the fire. Riley is my spirit animal. He goes, I wanted a piece of that cake. I wanted a piece of the damn cake. What are you doing? I thought the same thing. I was like, Riley, get a spoon. Get in there. Get the cake. It's warm. It's lava. It's molten cake. Marissa tells Demi that Mari threw the cake in the fire. Kenny just nods. Kenny's like, oh, I'm in the middle of this one. Mari tells Demi she feels betrayed. Mari and Kenny have a talk. Kenny's like, what is it you wanted to do? Mari says, it's disrespectful. Kenny says, you've created this. And it's like, kind of right. I guess I have to side on Kenny's side here. I don't like the way he handled it. I think he could have been stronger in his conviction, being like, all right, look, go on a date if you want to go on a date. I like you. I'm going to keep my options open. But of course, he shouldn't be. I don't think Kenny should have been canoodling with Demi out in the public like that. You know what I mean? That's just what I think. He kind of like pushed, he used that to push Mari away. Kenny isn't fighting for Mari. He thinks it's too toxic. He goes, the healthy thing to do is to be done. It's like, what a single guy mentality, right? Everyone, it's like, listen, you're either right all the time or you're in a relationship, right? You're either in a relationship or you got to be right. If you got to be right, you're not going to be in a relationship. You just got to choose one, bro. So take some advice from Uncle Dave over here. The healthy thing isn't to be done. The healthy thing is to find a reason to apologize and then try to move on with your day, okay? Mari's the one for you. I don't know. Could be wrong. Then again, a lot of single guys, oh, you're wrong. It's like, you're single, okay? Just Tammy walks Thomas by Aaron. So Tammy walks big old 6'6" Thomas by, tiny little 6'2" Aaron, 6'3" Aaron. Aaron is so insulted. Then Tammy straddles Thomas. The other guys call her trash. You see that? They called her trash and a dog. This will for sure be another storyline we'll be talking about. Yikes. And that conversation obviously is going to spill into next episode. Aaron goes, I can't believe she kissed my mortal enemy. It's like, how dramatic, bro. You're 25. You don't have mortal enemies yet. Those come with age, okay? Demi pulls Kenny to the boom boom room, which again, I wonder, is the boom boom room fabricated? Is this a real, I don't know if that boom boom room actually happened or if that was just kind of like a storyline they put together to be like, all right, let's stir things up. I don't know. I just don't buy it. I'm not sold on it. We'll have to see. So this is what it went down. The birthday cake was torched. So much chaos. Lance Bass arrives for the rose ceremony. Ladies are about to do the picking. Aaron pulls Thomas aside. Aaron has a point. He says it's disrespectful. And then, of course, they go into the to be continued. So we'll have to check this out later on tonight. I won't be doing any live streams tonight. I've got some stand-up shows. If you want to check out my show tonight, late night, I'm in Hawthorne. DM me on Instagram for details on that. Thursday night, I've got a show at 6 p.m. on a roof in West Hollywood. That'll be a ton of fun. And then I got some other shows scattered around. So definitely go to at @DNeals for my Instagram to stay up to date with all the shows. And if you want to go back to last night's live streams, you can go check those out. Ton of fun. We had a blast. Shout out to my boy Brendan Quinn Scanzano. He called in to my live stream. We had a ton of fun with him, matchmaking him with some fellow Bachelor single ladies. So we're doing our own matchmaking over here. All right, folks, let me know what you guys think. That's it for me. More content coming all day long. We'll talk to you later. Bye now.